I've got intel. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages. Yes, Divine Feminine, you thought I wouldn't turn up again today, right? I told you, I'm a sneaky cat. Today, Divine Feminine, we've got to talk about the disrespect, darling dear. And for those of you that are still looking for closure, the disrespect is the closure, blood. Your shapely back is all that's needed, Law 16. I tell you this all of the time. They will be coming back in the droves. The undead, the zombites from the pet cemetery. Filled to the brim with regret, darling dear. Regret is not remorse. This is why you must, I repeat, you must become a sailing cat and sail away. You don't want to hear nothing. It's smoke, darling dear. They want to reassert the trauma bond, Scotty. See if you're feeble-minded, easily pulled about like taffy. Wanted to come and wipe their dirty feet all up and down your back chakra, Divine Feminine. Let's kick off with the planetary energies today, darling dears. Let's bring my notes up. Hello, let's see who's in the comments. What's this? I'm just juicing 144. Hello, glad you could pop in, darling dear. We've got other silent cats here. Who's this? Miss G, the alien goddess. Fist bump, wagwan, you're good. They disrespected your bloodline? No problem. Your ancestors have all the answers. I nearly said answers. Answers is the rune, darling dear, represented by the magician having those bad-ass alchemist ways. Forward movement, manifestation mode, darling dear. A slip of the tongue, a Freudian slip. Who's there? Jess. Hello, Jess. Haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. Fist bump. The planetary energies today, darling dears. Mercury retrograde and the sun unite in Aquarius today. I know, blood. The inquisitive seeker. Juicing up all of your wishes and your hopes, darling dears. The best time during this planetary backspin, darling dears, to make decisions and plans. The connection between these two planets brings Mercury to the heart of the sun, darling dear. I repeat, Mercury is at the heart of the sun. This is about your communication skills, your intellect is being what? Shone. Make it shine bright, darling dear. You have the answer to any puzzle that comes up. Why? You are playing chess, not checkers. The professor of the puzzle, darling dears. Allowing you to gain clarity and understanding through all misinformation that's being spun out into the world. I know. This is also a great time to make up with anyone who has upset you recently. Hold on. Not the skullduggerers or the back front neck tabbers. Those that are what? Peters, not a Judas. There's a difference between a Peter and a Judas. A Judas is full of regret and will tap and tap you again. They will tap all over that ass of yours and leave you looking like Quasimodo's bestie in them streets. The ones that come with the remorse, the Peters, made a mistake, and they show through action and words that they are sorry.com. But not many get to that stage. They don't. We also have Venus in Capricorn, sextile Neptune in Pisces. This aspect will help you manifest your dreams, darling dear. Turning them into the reality. Why? Because you've got faith the size of a mustard seed and you're putting your back into it. The sun in Aquarius also conjuncts Saturn in Aquarius, darling dear. Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, the giver of what? Restrictions, regulations and rules, as well as rewards. This pairing will help you reach your full potentials, reminding you that discipline is the key. Mars in Sagittarius is a minor frustration with the North Node of Destiny, which is in Taurus, darling dears. Trying to confuse what's going on in your cranium, making you feel a bit stuck. You are not stuck. Go for your birth natal chart, darling dear. Find out where Taurus falls on your chart, darling dear. It will give you the tools to circumvent this foolish energy that's trying to take you off track. Big cat, you have to realize that the situation is over, done. There's nothing more need to be said or heard from those that speak with the gingivitis mouth. They're an airbender, and they're full of what? Everything bad and wicked. You must avoid them at all costs. Those manipulative people, those gossip mongers, because guess who's next on the list with all of your secrets? Those that love to criticize but are still stuck in dysfunctional paradigms. Mercury, llama, tongue, blood, I hold the whip. Figuratively and literally, as do you, big cat. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I didn't realize I was still clutching it. Namaste, ethereal eyes. Apparently you said to me earlier that you're launching your eyelash line. Please put it in the comments, darling. You let the other cats see what's going on for you as you boss up on bitches and I said bisses. You've got a stuttering tabber on your tail. Or a lisp tongue. Yes, they've got a lisp in their tongue as they're telling all of them lies. And they probably got a gap in their teeth, darling dear, at the front, so they can let the what? If shit out. Yes, baby, I've profiled them. Let's move on. Those criticizers, they sit on their fat posteriors, trying to bring a big cat down with their what? Bad news. And their evil ways, always trying to tell you that you've got little this and little that. Tell them love and light, 2 of these and 1 of those. The self-absorbed ones, when it's all about them, you could have just said, right, you broke your back, and they'll bring it back to the time they chipped a nail. I'm telling you! The ones that are overly negative. Good God, everything is a crisis, right? They're upset with their job. They didn't like where they live. Nobody's helping them. Of course they don't want to help them because they don't want to be cursed. Because I told you, misery loves company. Leave them where they are in their circle of sadness. And before I push on, I'm talking about the envious ones. With the children of the corn. That will what? Get straight into doppelganger Agent Smith affiliate mode. Because they're jealous, darling dear. And we'll try every trick in the book to make you feel like you're in last place. Those ones you must run from. Run from them. They will set you up, darling dear. Anyway, as I was saying, big cat, the disrespect is all you need for closure. We've seen the first 48. We've examined, right? CSI cases aplenty. We've watched Leah Gordon. We listened to Trey King. They're not ramping. They want to take a feminine big cat out. They're killing off the females who hold the seat of nations. They're not well. They're not. This is why you must be what? The red light, green light champion, blood. They can't creep up with you with their infinite fucking ease, blood. No. We're very busy. Because why? We've got 5 habits. 5 habits that we're going to ingrain into our subconscious. The first one, the first habit that we're ingraining is the Skrilla.com, darling dear. Right? Get to that bag. Find how to find the Skrilla in your birth natal chart. I've told you many times. The 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th house. Right? The next habit you must adopt immediately, right, is to keep you in shape. You've got to exercise out your cat, darling dear. I told you we're doing the 2,800 squats for February. We're not ramping. Healthier eating, getting your sleep in, darling dear. Planning your day the night before. The next one is what? Keep creative, darling dear. You've got to keep it fancy, funky and fresh. You've got to give them something to fuck. I'm telling you, I told you. Children of the corn, with the mouth breathing ways, blood. Keep it funky and fresh. Creativity, you have it aplenty, your cup runneth over. The next one is what? Build up the knowledge. Nothing like a knowledgeable cat, darling dear. Self-taught most of you will be. Guided by your passions. Pushed by your ancestral team because you are prototype divine feminine. This is why they, them and want to give you what? That hey big head call from Hades. The Mud Hut 911 Freddy Krueger Avenue, 2 streets over from the Loser Lane in the District of the Damned. They are trying to pretend they didn't see the gate and the fence. You're saying, Case, what gate and fence? The one, right, that you told them to F off over, blood. The one that had the sign that says you can't F off past this point. They pretended they didn't see it. The final habit you must adopt immediately, right, is to evolve your mindset on a daily basis. Open-minded, darling dear. See from different perspectives. The only way you can do that is to go within when you get silent. And while you're at that 5, my personal 5 I've got many 5s that I hold to me, right? But I do adopt the 5 habits. My first one is I love Father God Most High, the unseen Mother Isis, who covered my back when I was cold, gave me the creativities and the strength, the motivation to make sure that my progeny was fed, mind, body and soul. To go on, big cat. My next one is I love myself. Let me tell you something. There's nothing like my clavicle bone. And please don't let me talk about my platinum. Hey! I love myself. I give myself gifts daily. Especially the one, right, of being unperturbed by a chicken head with wasteman behavior. The third one, you've got to love the progeny if you have them. You love them by teaching them, leading them through action, darling dear, as well as words. And 2 good cuss out. Because you got to cuss. What? What's going on with my microphone? I tell you, Mercury retrograde is not ramping, guys. As I was saying, you've got to give your progeny 2 good cussings, mate. To straighten out themselves, straighten their collar. I didn't say bash them about, because you'll go to prison and they'll hate you. And they'll probably come back and commit what? Matricide, blood. So don't do it. You don't have to get fisticuffed. Well, sometimes you do. Just the one time to let them know that you're not ramping, mate. Right? The 4th and the 5th one is the body and the bag, darling dear. The body and the bag. Your health is your wealth. And that bag, that Skrilla.com, we're working on the passive income where we earn the Skrillas, the Pentacales, the big ones while we're sleeping. We're looking towards what? Working smarter, not harder. Tap in and turn on, darling dears. Learn how to invest. There's so many videos on YouTube. Take your time. Find your what? Your bag, darling dear. The bag. The bag. Right. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, darling. It's Kenneth Gridley. Fist bump. Glad you could pop in. Ethereal eyes. I see you. Are you good, darling dear? Are you fabulous? Who else is here? I am Justice. Rising 144. Yes, baby. Kimberly Williams. Hello. Fist bump. Alexis Holmes. Portia. See you. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, big cats, as we dive into this peccadillo and see what's going on, divine feminine, in them streets. Energies up. My shoulder just clicked. Somebody's got shoulder pain. If you got shoulder pain, blood, you need to get one of these. I'm telling you. This is absolutely fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. Worked out my back chakra all the way up and down. Put it on my shoulders. Let me tell you something. Nothing like a deep massage to straighten you out. Anyhow. Yes, baby, you've noticed I've taken out my braids. I had to free myself. It was what? Lace front season, blood. Lace front season. We are leading strongly with the purple and the black. Told you I get my Chaka Khan on over here in the UK. Targeted divine feminine. For gang stalking. Heinous conversations have been heard by the Most High and your ancestral team. This is why you're feeling as though you're feeling a bit anxious, a bit nervous, because you are at breakthrough, darling dear. And guess what? I've got something to tell you. Listen up. Write this date down on your calendar. Put the alarm on your phone to make sure that you are aware of the dates. From February the 3rd, 2022 until April the 19th, 2022, I repeat, all of the planets are direct. What does it mean for you? You better drop it like it's hot. Work like a field hand. This is where you will get the most greatest. This is where your abundance, your foundation will be built. I'm telling you, big cat, it's about to set off. Are you up for it? You have to work like a field hand. Get into your creativities. Get your works out there. I told you, $2.3 trillion on the tableau for creative and motivational shiznai. You have a starting point, darling dears. The 3rd of February until the 19th of April 2022 is your set off time. All of the planets will be direct. Use that energy to fly. Sail away, big cat, because it's cleanup season. This is where you will be playing chess, not checkers. I kid you not. Pay attention. The 3rd of February to the 19th of April. Work like a field hand. Stay up late into the night. If you're a creator, you better spit out your work. Do it, big cat. We don't play. We get abundant. We don't cry. And if we do, we rub them bitches in and then go to the mirror and smack ourselves around until blood and spittle flies. We get great. We get the bag. Because I told you many times. The bag brings choices. and it's connected to my heart chakra, blood. They will try to get into your heart, darling dear, to get to your skrillers.com, to use you, bleed you of your energies, and have you once again as a victim of hate. Dumbing you down to what fresh shit that's shining in the sunlight's got going on. These pedestrian sperm engineers, I already told you. I think maybe we need to get working on a new painted stick. Put the vagina on it. Yes, baby. And get it ready for the 3rd of February so you can throw it, because they'll be easily taken off the trail, darling dears. I'm telling you, it's the time for you to work your hardest at your craft. Hone your skills, but get it out there. We've gone from bricks and mortar to click and order. Use the energies, use this time until the 3rd of February to boss up on your internet skills, your videography skills, your public speaking skills. Hone your knowledge on your chosen forte, whatever your topic of what progression is. This is where we're going to take the gloves off, darling dear. Why it doesn't go with your manicure? Get great, big cat. Get great. Nobody will be clapping it up harder for you than I, because I know you can do it. But put your back into it, big cat, and win. Win! Right, let's get the energies around this read. We're going to go with the soul cards. I'm a chatty cat. We're already 22 minutes in. 22, the double energy of the High Priestess. Your intuition is litty. What? Why? Because you've got sacred wisdom. You can tap into it anytime you want. It's your inner truth, darling dears. The 22, the doubles up to a 4, protector and provider. Some of you had to adopt the masculine and the feminine. And they want to come back and be the emperor in your life when you had to be both in theirs. Ha 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 ha! Woo cha! The effrontery and the bull swanky of it all. What's this? I didn't even see. I was laughing and looking up to the heavens because I couldn't believe it. Pride, darling dear. Pride, we know, always comes before a fall. But in your case, divine feminine, you will take pride in your work. Why can't you see the sacral chakra color, the orange? This is about your what? Your passions and your creativities. We also have what? It looks like the blue. Your dignity. You're royal, darling dear. You come from royal lineage. Your ancestral team wants you to know that they are proud of your progress. You are not the same cat you was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, divine feminine. You're a prosperous cat. Why? Because you became a stripper cat and you stripped away the toxic and the toxicity of it all because you're too pretty for it. You pea glitter, you shit cupcakes, and you fart rainbows. You have a reason to be proud, darling dear. You are the strongest cat. Why? The race wasn't for the swift. It was for those that could endure, and you surely did. By the sweat of your proverbial balls, as they wanted you to survive off of saliva, you said, okay, and did. Friendships, darling dear. Friends. How many of us have them? Ones we can depend on. You'll be making new friendships. Listen, I told you, that regret, darling dear. Somebody is really regretting it, crying into their fists. Isaiah 48:22. No rest for the wicked. Fetch the black bags. Yes! Ha ha! They're regretting it. Loss of your friendship, darling dear. I told you many times, divine feminine, you did not realize the light you bring to the tableau. Your energies, darling dears. A once-in-a-lifetime cat. They regret it. Well, pride comes before a fall. I did say that. Well, I did tell you that. Look at this shit. Let me sip my mocha, right? Because I ain't getting smoked. I looked down. Listen, I need to pay attention to the cards because every time I look up and look down, I'm getting more shocks. These bird brains. I told you, the children of the corner eye, they're watching. They're waiting. They're doing double dutch, trying to cast aspersion on what you've got going on, or they're trying to get their echopraxic. Children of the corn eye, they're looking. Let them look. Let them wonder how you did it. And why is it happening for you? Hows and whys. Oh well, after them business, you don't care. You understood. Your edges blood, your hairline was important. They wanted you walking around with a reverse friar tuck in the 22s, no less. Good God. Good golly and gosh. They want to come to you with what? A fiesta mentality when you are Range Rover. Fist bump. Right, let's dive in even deeper. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Oh, just the one. And if it's going to be one, darling dears, let it be the amethyst. First row, in the upright, the high priestess, darling dears. Your discernment and your intuition is what is guiding you and keeping you. Pay attention to the downloads you get, especially when you are meditating. Some of you are meditating however you meditate, because everybody does their spiritual practices different. Yes, baby, the high priestess coming through slick and ready for it. Rampant with the knowledge, darling dears, as you sit between the two pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin, for completion and the beginning. A new beginning, darling dear. One that is spiritually guided, blessed. Love it. I couldn't love it anymore, darling dears. Love it. Represented by the letter P, as well as the numbers 8, 9, 10, and 11. All significant numbers, darling dear. The Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and Justice. Love it. Love it. Posh clap. 66 in the chat, darling dear. Oh, 77 in the chat. Let me correct myself. This talks about what? You are on a trust fall, trusting in the unseen. An adventure is going to arise for you. I've told you, Big Cat, between the 3rd of February and the 19th of April, this is when you are going to go crazy with it. Your work ethic will be like none other. This is why you've been cleaning up your act, putting down the cup, not drinking. Trying to put down the Bob Marleys, so that you can be a bit more clearer in your cranium. You need to do these things, darling dear. It's a minor sacrifice to win the race. A trust fall, darling dear, a trust fall. Psalms 91:1, lean back in faith, darling dear. But remember, faith without works is dead. You got to put your back into it. Love it. The high priestess, your honesty, especially the truths you told yourself. This is all about the shadow work, darling dears. This is why you can afford to have pride in the work you did on self, the work you was forced in some circumstances to do on self, because I've told you, the common denominator of every situation is you. wasn't easy to look in the mirror and realize that you was also embodying the toxicity, divine feminine. You had a choice, because that pain, listen, pain is something that will grab your attention, blood, no matter what you're doing. That pain, you had two things you could have done with that pain. You could have let it break you and be looking like Quasimodo's bestie in them streets, barking at passing cars. Or you could use it to what? Change you and evolve, which you did like a boss. They can't believe it. Ooh, just suddenly felt nauseous. Somebody's feeling really sick this morning. Oh. Ooh, take a deep breath. Get the fresh airs, darling dears. The high priestess of it all. Love it. The mystic. This is about you what? Following your intuition and taking the initiative in situations and circumstances that come your way. This is about you taking advantage of every opportunity that is offered and the ones you create. This also speaks about what? The development of your psychic abilities. Pay attention to your dreams, darling dears. Write them down. They may seem obscure now, but as we continue to get deeper into our practices, they will become clear. Listen, those old ways, dead like the dinosaurs. Look how far it away is from what? Your circle. It's come complete. Whatever you got away from, darling dear, that energy has come full circle. And it can't get you. I told you, they got the T-Rex arms, blood. With the teeth to rend you, darling dears. And their brain is the size of a big bean. This is also about what? Your old practices, your old ways. Some dinosaurs was really slow on their feet, the big ones. This is not about being what? Slow on your feet, darling dear. And this is about you what? Moving away from old practices, right? Some of you will be coming full circle with your learnings, darling dears. And this is also a reminder to what? Keep your circle tight, darling dear, and small. Not everybody deserves a seat at your table, divine feminine. That invite must be rescinded at the first sign of disrespect. I told you. You're the coach, blood, of the red flag team. Big cat. We also have what? An anchor. It was in the reverse, darling dear. Whatever has come to completion, darling dear, it can no longer hold you back. Let it go, darling dear. Let it be like fodder on the winds, what they, them, and did. You have to thank them quietly, not in person, because you might turn up missing, blood, and I'll have to get my black frock out. Thank them, because if it was not for them, you wouldn't be the strong cat, the abundant cat, the knowledgeable cat, and the can't get you back cat you are today. Know this, divine feminine. Know this. Leave the dinosaurs where they are. You don't even want to what? Examine the bones. You are not an archaeologist, nor are you a time traveler. What they did, let it be like fodder on the wind. Don't get caught up in the ruminating thoughts. Mercury retrograde can do that to you, especially in Aquarius. Good God. Nip it in the bud. Get focused and get ready to work like your life depended on it from the 3rd of February. Whatever your craft, your skill, your job, whatever it is, whatever is going to get you great. Gosh, got to get my fan on. It's not even plugged in. Listen, I've got so much plugs around here. I think I'm here it is. I'm the one that's paying for all the electricity in the UK. But fortunately, I've got the bag to do it, darling dear. Not bragging or boasting. Because we move in silence, big cat. It's just between me and you, and I know you won't tell anyone. No. Betray the big cat? I don't think so. Teresa Robertson, hello. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. Right. Let's get some tarot on the tableau and see what's going on. We're going to see what this means about this pride. We're going to read up on these 3 cards. Where is it? I've got a favourite deck. I told you already. This is my favourite one. It's my most recent one. This is the only box I've kept out of all of my tarot and oracle cards. Everything goes in the dustbin. But this just got me. Because the way it was in there, let me show you. I can't show you exactly. Look. Can I get them in? When I opened it, right, it was beautifully packaged. And then it had this to say, here, pick up the cards case. They're yours. I loved it. Loved the box. Anyhow, what about this pride? Base of the deck. Take pride in your work, darling dear, because you're about to get the gift of abundance from the hand of God, no less. Return to your health, darling dear. New beginnings. This is what this archery means. The Ace of Pentacles, darling dear. Skrillers.com. Opportunities of abundance. Creating new foundations. Some of you will be going into the healthcare. Somebody's a dentist or dental assistant. Something to do with dental hygiene. A new property. Somebody's getting a new vehicle, a chariot of righteousness. Something tangible is being gifted onto you to let you know that you're on the right path. Love it. Take pride, darling, and be quiet about it. They'll be watching anyway. You don't have to tell anyone. They'll know. They, them, and them will know. You've been up all night for your eyes. Let me tell you something. It's going to pay off in ways that you can't even believe. I told you. Set off season is from the 3rd of February. Know this, big cat. Get deadly in them streets. Get your shiznai out there like never before. Take pride. Hey! Yes, baby. Look. The Ace of Wands, your creativity, your passions. You're about to boss up in a way that you can't believe, right? In front of the crowd. The crowd, the horde. Those creatures from the backwoods, darling dears. You're about to boss up on them. Which is going to create a lot of fighting. The same ones that put you in competition with others. The King of Pentacles is above the competition. You're not conceited. You just know how to get to it. You're so bossed up. You're adopting masculine energies. I told you. You was the masculine and the feminine in that relationship. You had to always be the one that was planned, plotting, and strategizing, all while you was being beaten down by a bottom feeder with little finger ways, putting you in competition with tree sloth blood. Take pride in the work, darling dear. This also speaks about what a partner. It could be the King of Pentacles coming. Is this a partner? Because you do it by yourself, darling. You did it on your own. This is why they envy it. They don't understand how you was able to persevere in the field that you put your paws into, darling dear. And you're winning. Nothing like a big cat who's what motivated from the inside out, being spiritually guided. They better what? Accept that shit. Because what? Success is your go-to move. Success is your duty, darling dears. You've got to give them something to work with, don't you? Don't you? If this is a passionate new relationship, darling dear, this King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny. Someone is being guided to you. This person has a lot of people that are interested in them. Base of the deck. Tower moments aplenty amongst those that are fighting in the background, right? In the mud hut. This also speaks about a sudden change, a metaphoric change, as you are what made head and shoulders above the competition. I told you, worry not about what the next person is doing. They are not a cat. Focus on you. Focus on your goals. Focus on knowledge, because knowledge is power, and power is power, big cat. It speaks for itself. Your success, your perseverance is paying off, and will pay off more than your wildest dreams. Work like a field hand, big cat. Base of the deck. Told you the King of Pentacles is lovers. That's being guided you. And the X is going to be Jelly Bogelly. An X that would like one more round Julie with your hairline. They want to be like this. In your pocketbook. Picking out their teeth blood. Are you kidding me, blood? They get no access to anything. Judgment knows their address, darling dear. Whomsoever's fighting in the background. The Tower also speaks about ending of relationships. It also speaks about moving away from a job where there was a lot of confusion. Didn't know who really was the boss, because everybody, right, was self-appointed. I told you, self-serving. Judgment knows their address, right? And it's coming towards them at a hot trot. Heartbreaking a situation where they'll be on a knife's edge. Fall back, big cat. None of your business. You didn't wish it on them. You just said what? Love and light. Tell me more about this passionate new beginning, this new beginning in creativity, right? Ace of Wands talks about being active, moving towards it, being inspired, feeling enthusiastic. What else do you need to take pride in? The burdens that you're about to what? Drop, like it's hot. One's energy. The fire energy speaks about what? Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch because I speak the truth roof. Pinky's up, right? The one's energy is about your creativity, darling dears. Continue achieving. This is about your will and holding your vision. Being aggressive, right? With your work ethic. Because your season to fall back is fast approaching, darling dear. You've got a way to go. Look! I told you, you are being gifted. The Ace of Pentacles is also my ring-bearing card. Love it. Love it. Moving away from situations that no longer serve you. It's also my marriage card. It speaks about what? Improvement. This is the season of improvement, divine feminine. Stay focused. This is a gift of true change for your ethics and your hard work, because it wasn't easy. But remember, big cat, favor always shines on the brave. What's about this regret? I'm not using my gold deck for that. No. Where's the one that I should really use? Just give me a second, big cat. I moved everything around. I really moved them around this time. Oh, here it is. Listen. We're going to use the Vampire Tarot deck, right? Look. 7 of Scepters, because you blocked them. Your block game is for the gods. You said what? Not today, Satan. This is also about you what? Being head and shoulders above the competition. It also speaks about what? As many as what? 6 people that are what? Hating you. Let it work on their hairline, darling. It's got nothing to do with you. You're minding your own business. Yeah, you blocked them out. Told you, fetch the black bags. You ain't the cat you was before. This is why they're what trying to beat down your door. Turn up in your dreams. How dare they get to you through the astral plane? Obsidian crystal will clean it up a treat. And I'm telling you. Oh my God. Look. Remember, I told you about the moldavite crystal. Look, it's gone. When you've completed a certain level of healing or ascension, you will find the crystal that you was working with. You can't find it. It's gone, blood. Hurrah! I've made it. Whatever needed to be cleared up is gone. Oh my God. I don't even know where to look for it. I'm not going to look for it. If I find it again, I'm meant to find it again. There's still something that needs to be healed. That moldavite is a mother foe, but it works. It works. Don't mess with it if you haven't done your Chiron, right? And what worked out your Lilith, darling dears? Yes, baby. Oh, listen. I'm not easily shocked. But this. Imagine that. And I love that little bottle, but you know what? Divine, the crystals realize that I've had a clearing. Something major has shifted in my life. They're regretting it. Right? I told you regret's not remorse, blood. Let's ring the bell because we go on that bad juju and we wave. We're getting French in this bitch. Lord of Knives. They're regretting what? How they spoke to you, darling dear. Verbally abusive. They was quick to come in, riding on the back of what? Self-importance and other worth. Yes, baby, the low self-esteem. They got up on their high horse, criticized you, told you this and that. Right? And their ass was told to fetch, right, the black bags. This is the 5 of Pentacles. Yes, baby, because you realize they've got demons on them, mate, and they was going to suck you dry. This person is going through a season of a turn in their finances. Brock pocketers. Buddy, have you got a dime? Do we have time for petty? Well, why not, eh? Jess? Bell? Them has no pentacale. No pentacale, none. Not a bean. Let me tell you something. They're going through what? Some kind of financial loss. They've got debts. They're in a situation, right, that is very choppy. There's a lot of arguing and finger pointing going on there, right? The next card that was going to come up was what? The blame game. Why? Because it's a big full-on failure. Divine Feminine, you called judgment when you forgave what they did. I told you, them have no pentacale. This is the disloyal amongst the disloyal. They better what? Surrender, blood. Somebody's going to have to surrender their DNA. I told you there's something going on here. They're about to be shifted because the Knight of Swords, darling dear, swords also represent what? Court situations. Somebody's about to what? Feel imprisoned. This is what? The debt collector at the door. Yes, baby. Them have got your head. Let them got your head on their own. Don't take them back. Not talking to you. Your pedestal, your platform should be so high you can't hear a bottom feeder as you eat your kumquats. I don't know what they are. I believe they're a fruit. I don't know what they are. But you can have anything you want because you've got the bag, blood. Listen, it's going to make my Tourette's keep jumping out of me, right? We're going to have to look at this blame and envy, right? We've got the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Knight of Pentacles. This is what's bothering them. Queen of Pentacles, you are set. And they see what? You will attract your like. Knight of Pentacles is somebody who comes to you slowly, darling dear. Slow in coming, but they come in with the loyalty. This person knows how to what? Mow a field or plan for future events. A knight. You know how I don't. You know how I feel about a knight. But the Knight of Pentacles is a good one. This is not a procrastinator. No, this person is methodical and dependable. Did I say stable? Did I hear what? What was that? Loyal Pananian for Tom? Yes. Focused on the Queen. Present energy. As you will be focused on them, darling dear. This is what they're regretting. Your energies going to another that truly deserves you. Oh, well. Get to the back. What else? What are they blaming you for? Right? They better blame you for success, darling dear. Blame you for that. At least the blame is being put where it needs to be. Blame you for being successful. Fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. As you pee glitter, shit cupcakes, and fart rainbows. Yes, yes. What are they blaming the big cat for? You mind your own business. Something wanted to flash up then, I didn't see it. Just like you blind your eye, Easter Island Stevie Wonder Blood. They are going through the wicked dub plate remix of regret. Not remorse. Full on Judas. What's this? Look, as I say that, the devil's strongest worker. Capricorn energy. They're blaming you for the addictions that they have. When this person puts you what? In third party status. This person has addictions, darling dear. Possibly sex addictions, or they're addicted to the chalice, darling dear. Bob Marley is being blazed up on a daily basis. 10 of Skulls in the upright, 3 of Pentacles, right? We've got the Prince of Scepters in the reverse. That's the Wands. And we've got the Lord of Skulls. Hold on a minute. This King of Pentacles, darling dear, is seeing that you are getting over the heartbreak. Prince of Scepters is a lying liar. This is a bad news boy or girl. Darling dears, stagnant and stuck, spying and lying. Jelly bogelly, immature energies, darling dears. The energies of it all. This person is fickle, right? And they've created many obstacles in their way. Why? Because they're disloyal. And what they did is on them. This is what they regret. They don't understand that they caused all what they're going through, right? As you are what? Healing from that situation and bossing up. To whom? The 10 of Pentacles. Generational wealth, darling dear. True loyalty is coming towards you. This is what they're worried about. What's coming into your life. Good God. What's this devil energy blaming the big cat for? We need an... Oh. 7 of Cups on its face because you made a choice, darling dear, that you weren't drinking of that cup. No, you didn't want that rusty cup. No, because it was fraught and filled with what? Cognitive dissonance. The fucking knees blood hopium of better days. Better days with the devil's strongest worker? I think not, Scotty. I think not. They're blaming you for the choice you made, darling dear. They wanted you to fail. They wanted you to flounder. They didn't even care if you had progeny. 5 of Skulls is the 5 of Pentacles, darling dear. They didn't care. Where's my other deck? Where's the other one? The other one, not this one, the other one. Oh, here it is. What else does these mother foes got going on in the corner that nobody's looking because they got a big D on their head for dunce and dummy bat, right? Oh, somebody even tried to do their body, darling dear. But they didn't work on their issues. Oh, well. Fool's gold, yeah, blood. Fool's gold. Fresh shit shining in the sunlight, right? An opportunist, a clout chaser, and they're what? Fake and a trickster. Told you right on the devil card. What else do we need to know? Thank you. That was lovely the way it sailed over the top, right? Merchant of slander. I told you. on the balls of their feet, blaming you for everything. Blaming you for the fact that they can't wake up to their children when the children don't want to be around them, blood. Why? Because they was what? A master of what? Manipulation. Abuse, darling dear. They're blaming you for that. Fool's gold, darling dears. Only a bottom feed. Good God. Look at this shiznai. Right on the devil card. The black magic of it all. The spell card station. Right? All to what? Block your bag, darling dear. They wanted you brock pocketers in them streets. Even if you've got progeny, they didn't care. They wanted you to suffer. This king of Pentacles that nobody wants. Well, nobody that's got their own shiznai going on. Bottom feeder will pick them up. They're pygmishas. And they want to be chosen. And they will be chosen. What's this? Living in their south node. Repeating karmic cycles, darling dear. Full on dysfunctional. All on the devil card. Bitch, you on pause. Hey! Yes! Yes, yes, love it. Push, clap. What about the failure? Because we haven't even got to the friendship card. There's so much regret being bandied around in them streets. 134 in the chat. Namaste, big cats. Please hit the thumbs up button, like, subscribe, and share. And hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I'm coming through. I have no schedule. Big cat likes to turn up when the big cat wants to turn up. Why? Because you don't need to know when I'm coming. I like to see that you've all got it on the copacetic. What are they failing at? We already know they're failing in their pocketbooks, darling dear. Right? They're failing at what? Getting off the knife's edge, mate. Failing at what? A relationship, business deals, a job. 3 of Pentacles, darling dears. Yes. What else? 8 of Skulls on its face. Not a bloody success, mate. And this is what? Rock pocketers. What did I just say? Buddy, when the wiki dubplate remix comes, it hits the wallet, the pocketbook, the handbag, the purse. First. Oh, love it. This is why you must what? Always lead purse first. Come through. Bob the drag queen. Purse first. Your je ne sais quoi is like an atom bomb, a nuclear bomb in their life. We saw the tower for the tower moments, right? The anchor in the reverse, darling dears. They can't hold you back. Bring you down? I think not, Scotty. I think not. Oh! They're a failure, right? They're in fear. They're worried. They're anxious, right? And stress the F out. Never forget or even think, right, that you made a mistake. You dodged a bullet. Matrix style. Yes, you did. Right? Insurance fraud, darling dears. I told you, coming in, Knight of Swords on the horse. Legal issues. Whatever they did, it's about to come on top, mate. They ain't sorry yet, mate. Wait until tonight. Yes. What's this? Look! I shuffled and this jumped out again. Insurance fraud. Tax evasion. All on the devil card. And the failure. Oh, well. Hey, well. Let's move on. Look. Other worth. That's where they live. They've got issues, blood, that need to be diagnosed and medicated. Right. Lots of badness going on over there. Good for them. That's their business, blood. You have to call your security, your ancestral team, and they are on hand to call at any time. Why? They've been dispatched by Father God Most High. Your helpmates, your way showers, your spiritual guides. They help your intuition and your discernment. Pay attention, darling dears. We already led with the High Priestess. The signs, the signals. You've got a file on day, them and arm. And we've already agreed that it's a pamphlet, a see-through one, which we float tested over the dustbin. But we haven't forgotten, darling dear. We forgive, but remember the bastardo's name. Right, let's go back to my gold deck. Go back into the light. Everything is a metaphor for this friendship. Friendship can mean many things. It could mean partners that you can actually work with, new friends coming towards you, your true soul tribe, because everything is about frequency, darling dear. As you raise your vibration, you will be a beacon to those on your level, darling dear. Those that try to keep you in what? A fish bowl, when the whole ocean is where you need to be. Friendship, you'll be looking at them clearly, darling dear, examining everything. Everyone will be interviewed, blood. You don't care who it is. Even if they come along holding Jesus' hand. You want the birth natal chart, blood. What's this? Because you're not having your boundaries breached again. The Hierophant in the reverse. You're not having it. You not have it. You don't find that fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. Right? Paying attention, darling dears. And you are quite prepared to return them to the pits of hell where they came from. I told you, your VIP, right? The past to your friendship is being rescinded at the first sign of smocation indicated. Those that have no rules in their lives, those that aren't going nowhere, those that will what? Criticize from the nosebleed section, no less, with the plastic seats. What else do we need to know about this friendship? Give it another good shufty. Base of the deck. We've got the Justice in the reverse. Some of you are going to have to take some friend to court. They're out there what? Committing those heinous crimes in them streets. We already saw the Knight of Swords. But it's also the Sword of Truth, darling dears. There's no higher court than the truth. Oh my gosh, we've got a 5-5 for letting go of a situation. The same ones that you fought with your friends, darling. They watched you struggle as you was left out in a situation. You left with 5 pentacles. Well, guess what? You use those 5 pentacles to what? Shine up the 2 of cups behind you, darling dear. Your infinite possibilities, your new beginnings. I told you, pay attention to where everyone's looking. Your children are looking up to you, darling dears. Your progeny. Your gangster is like no other. The way your comeback game, divine feminine, that alone has them at hockey sticks at dawn. They don't know how you did it. You let go and let God. Judgment was called. Look, I can't make it up. Focused on your progeny, the back. Some of you are counselors or in the psychotherapy business, darling dear. Online counselors, get to it, darling dear. I told you, we are working like field hands from the 3rd of February. The Sun card, your blessings, darling dear, having raised your vibration. This is about you, what? Putting the past behind you like a ponytail. That's what the brick wall is for. The Queen of Pentacles. This talks about what? Wife material. I told you, we already saw a Knight of Pentacles looking at the Queen, coming with the loyalty. This could also mean a younger partner, darling dears. There will be an age difference, but not a childish age difference, darling dear. Why? Your emotional cup. You focused on you, darling dear, and filled up your emotional cup. This is why you're being blessed and highly favored. Leo energy of it. Oh, love it. Posh, clap. This is what? Your inner child being healed. Oh my gosh. I told you, my Moldavite is missing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, as I was saying, darling dears, the Sun card, it also speaks about fidelity. Fidelity is on its way. I told you, lol for Tomo Panani, mate. Nothing like a bit of that to get your juices flowing after you've examined their file. Look, the Queen of Pentacles pays attention to detail. You'll not have any what marauders, not in your parliament, not when you cleaned up yourself from the inside out. Yes, baby. These simpletons on the short spiritual bluff, trying to block your blessings, crying like a full-on Mitch into their fist, trying to manifest you back. We already saw the black magic. They're trying to use the sex magic, pulling on their futome. It better pop off, mate. One day they're going to see it dropped off in their hand. What they're going to do then? What's this one not trying to come up? Told you. All you had to do was forgive and let go and let God. The unseen, darling dear. With faith the size of a mustard seed. Dropping everything like it's hot, understanding what is below your spiritual pay grade as what success is your duty, because you forgave and called judgment and then surrendered to the protest. The protest, the process, the protest. Yes, you surrendered to the protest, blood. A Freudian slip, darling dears. Base of the deck. Look! I told you they've got to turn in their finances. Right? Listen, whomsoever's coming to what? Offer up their friendship, right? Be very careful. They come with what? The snake eye. Could be feminine energy. A fake frenemy. This person is still living in dysfunction, darling dears. An abusive situation. Split the deck. What did I just say? They're living in a dysfunctional situation. Be careful of those that come in the guise of a friendship. You put your third eye on them bitches and mitches. You interview everyone and you will feel it in your solar plexus, whether it's right or wrong. Failing that, you can go and acquire these. What's this? You're saying, Case, what's this? Is it a killer pen? No, it's not a killer pen. It's divination rods, mate. I told you, we're going into 3,000. We're stepping it up. Let's ask these divination rods a question. Let me show you how well they work. When you open them up, you must make sure that the length matches. Let me show you how. If they cross, that is a no. Look. It's showing you the no. If they're open, then it's a yes. See, it's showing you the yes. Let me prove something to you. Where is Case? Show me where Case is. Where is Case? Where is Case? All right. If you're having a bit of a problem with your intuition and getting the yeses and nos of the situation, get yourself some divination rods. I've got many tools, darling dears. Right, let's ask about this fake person, this frenemy that's coming as a wolf in sheep's clothing. Are they approaching now? Okay. Let's get, let's find out what element are they. Are they an air sign? Is it an air sign? No. Is it an earth sign? No. Is it a fire sign? No. Is it a water sign? Be on the alert for a skullduggerous water sign trying to come back into your life to perpetrate heinous crimes, divine feminine. I told you, I've got many things, many tools in my repertoire. Get yourself some divination rods, darling dears. Yes. If you want to ruminate on getting great, darling dears. You've got a fake feminine frenemy, right? It could be a midge or a bitch midge. I told you, trying to approach you. They're a water sign. I can't make it up. You better be blocking them before they get here. Block from now, blood. Block from now. Because you're a miracle. They see you shining, darling dears. And they're mad, big mad, that it's happening for you. Big mad. Base of the deck. Again, water energy, Cancer energy. Yes. Yes, baby. Justice knows their address. Karma. Nothing like a bit of karma to slide through. And if it's a legal situation, it's going to go in your favor. Be careful of who is approaching you in the guise of a friend. They are what? A failure of life. And they come with what? The gaslighting and the blame shifting. And they are what? Full of regret. And I told you, regret is not remorse. Right. Let's get some more. What time is it? Big Cat, why didn't you stop me? We're at the 71. You're thinking as if, tell us more, Case. Tell us more. Yes, baby. We've got the same sense of humor, mate. Not having it, blood. Laughing, right? Laughter lifts your vibration. Told you. We're getting our what? Our 5 hobbies going. 1 to make the skrillers.com. 1 to keep us in shape. 1 to keep you creative, right? 1 to build your knowledge. And 1 to evolve your mindset. You're very busy. What's the matter with them? Buzzkills and scuzz buckets. We know it's a water energy. We kept seeing Cancer. It could be Pisces or Scorpio, but they come with what? The knife for your back, darling dear. Wants to bring you down to their levels. Let me get another deck. Gonna go with the Romance Angel. Who's that? Somebody that don't want to speak, blood. True love, darling dear. What about this true love on this friendship? You better release your ex, mate. They come with the cursation. You've got a true love coming towards you. I told you already. We're going into union, right? Look at this shit! Decepticon, right? Indicated. Somebody who's coming with a mask and no condom. And what's right behind that? Your new love. Why? Because you love yourself, darling dear. I told you there's nothing like my clavicle bone. Baby! Oh my gosh. What else? Don't talk to these motherfuckers. They come with the gaslighting and they're full of regret. What's this? Look! Codependencity.com. Yes. Looking to get their sucker pad hands into you. Their greasy fingers that they've been pulling on their futon with. Good God. Listen, it's going to get my allergies up. Big Cat. You know that they are nothing but what? Revelations. This isn't right. Yes. Revelations 2:20. Incubi, succubi, Jezebel spirit. What's this? Romantic feelings right next to the friendship on the what? True love, new love, love yourself first. Good golly and gosh, you're going to get them romantic feelings. But I told you, I don't care who it is. Even if they're holding Buddha's hand, right? You want their birth natal chart. Because you're not having it. Let's get a final message and I'm out of here because I've been here for a long time. Warm up the deck. Your time for expansion, darling dears. From the 3rd of February, get your shiznai out there. Work like a field hand. And it's not shoddy work because we serve with quality. Quality. Pay attention to detail, darling dears. Use your discernment. Look, the sorry ones are still popping up, mate. I couldn't give us. Somebody may even have lost a pet. My condolences, because I know some people have their pets as what? Their soulmates, their family members, darling dear. Somebody's crying. Understanding now that complacency is a dangerous place to be, darling dears. Why? Because it's a comfort zone and it's kryptonite to a big cat. This is about you what? Tapping in and healing your root chakra, darling dears. The root chakra is your foundation. It's your security. Your root chakra sits your what? Your confidences, your passions and your creativities. What's right underneath what? Your solar plexus, your confidence, your willpower, your drive. Well, they ain't taking care of that. Continue to persevere, big cat. Look, expansion. And whatever they try to put on you, darling dear, is dissipating. Look at these mother of hoes, mouth breathing, still trying to spy on what you've got going on. And I told you online they're using different identities to see what you've got going on. 3 pictures in the back, 4. I told you 3 or 4 years ago, you ain't that same cat, darling dear. They wanted you to be old and dusty like them. Not when spirit is coming for you. When you've been chosen, one of the 144,000, I think not, Scotty. Some of you are feeling impatient, but you have to remember, you have to crawl before you can walk. You have to understand that divine is assisting you in your ascension. Continue to reach for the stars, darling dears. Reach for the stars, but use your intuition. Something about pearls, because balance is being bought. Let me tell you something, nothing like a bit of justice. Look at their faces, disgruntled, envious, right, ungrounded, and lacking guidance. I feel their business. Libra energy, you was in service enough to these bottom feeders who didn't appreciate you, but you appreciate you. You've discovered your true self and your purpose. Divinely guided. Full moon, harvest time. I told you, from the 3rd of February to the 19th of April, this is the dance of your life, divine feminines. This is where you set your shiznai in stone, leaving facades behind. Those branches that broke off, they were meant to be gone. Soulmate, old blowtorch, I say in some cases, right? Perfection is what you are, darling dears. We are all perfect in our own ways, unique skills. You are the one and only one that can balance out your perfection, darling dears. This looks like a tower moment. It also speaks about what? Creation. You are created the life that you deserve on this Malkuth. Be proud and silent. Split the deck. Your growth game is like no other, right? And again, discovering the true you. Understanding that you are what? A spiritual being, having a human experience, but you've been given a guide. Your birth natal chart, your snapshot of the celestial bodies at the moment of your birth. This is why I task you with getting what? A perfections chart. It will predict your future for the next year. I know. It's all in the astrologies, darling dears. On that note, I think I've discussed everything. I've got it off my chest. Smokeation is indicated, but you are the cat for it, darling dears. Use your discernment. And those are crying, let them cry alone as they let you cry alone. As they took the piss with all that you brought to the tableau. They're missing that shit now, mate. They're missing that shit now as they're around the ecopraxic and the disloyal. Know this. Stuck in what they thought was a comfort zone. They got complacent. They will die in that situation, darling dear. Lack, loss, reverse root chakra. After them business. Make sure that you what? Circumvent them bitches and mitches as only the high priestess can. Or priest. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Teesprings, toddle over to Patreon, or simply come back here because I'm a cat that likes to turn up on you. Blood. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Big cat, divine feminine. The disrespect is all the closure you need. Don't speak to them. Don't allow them to breathe the same air as you. Some of you do have progeny. Find a middle person to hand them over. Or if you have to hand them over and have a force because your progeny are small, grey rock them bitches or mitches. You've got nothing but one-word answers to say. Any engagement will be the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter coming for your hairline. Looking for a vacant orifice and someone to offload all of their insecurities on. I told you, jelly bogelly, and spaying those same envious ones. Big cat, look at this shit. Perseverance, 2 different decks, and it's a 2, the duality, the high priestess, the balance that you brought to the situation. Continue to focus on you and work like a field hand, an elf into the night, because it's about what? Be collecting season, harvest season. Get great, big cat. Get great. From the ashes, baby.